Michael Jordan is, without a doubt, the greatest basketball player of all time. His influence on the NBA has remained constant over the years. Jordan is a successful businessman, in addition to being a fantastic basketball player. Michael Jordan is the public face of a vast economic enterprise. Jordan has a net worth of $1.7 billion, is the main owner of the Charlotte Hornets, and has lucrative collaboration relationships with many firms and brands. In this video, we take a look at the billionaire lifestyle of Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, better known as Air Jordan, is an American collegiate and professional basketball player widely regarded as one of the best all-around players in the game's history. He led the Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships. Jordan was born in Wilmington, North Carolina, and graduated from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill in 1981. Jordan grew up in a stable familial environment. Dolores' mother was a bank cashier, who later became a published author. His father, James, worked as a maintenance worker before becoming a manager at General Electric. Jordan has 4 brothers and sisters: Larry, Dolores, Rosalind, and James Jr. Jordan was introduced to baseball by his father, James, who also built a basketball court in their backyard. James was slain in the summer of 1993 while traveling from Charlotte to Wilmington, North Carolina, by 2 adolescents in an alleged heist. He was gone for 11 days when his body was discovered in a marsh near McCall, South Carolina. The youths were ultimately prosecuted and convicted of the crime, and they were sentenced to life in prison for first-degree murder. In the 1982 National Championship game, he hit the game-winning shot against Georgetown as a freshman. Jordan was voted College Player of the Year in both his sophomore and junior seasons before deciding to leave North Carolina following his junior year. He was the coach of the United States basketball team to Olympic gold medals in 1984 in Los Angeles and 1992 in Barcelona, Spain. According to Forbes, Michael Jordan's net worth is expected to exceed $1.7 billion in 2023. Michael Jordan has made a fortune not just via his large Jordan brand contract, but also from massive endorsement deals from nearly every major brand in the United States and various lucrative investing endeavors. He is not just a dominant NBA player but also a savvy investor. Through his investments and prudent financial management, he has amassed a net worth of around $1.7 billion, making him one of the world's richest athletes. He also owns the Charlotte Hornets and a large percentage of his personal Nike brand, the Jordan brand. He possesses the world's most popular footwear line, which presently includes young talents like Jason Tatum and Zion Williamson. Despite being popularly regarded as the basketball GOAT, Jordan was not paid nearly as much as you may imagine. Over the course of his 15-year NBA career, he earned only $93.7 million. When compared to the current NBA salary, Buddy Hield, now of the Indiana Pacers, has a $94 million NBA deal. Buddy Hield will earn as much as the GOAT in a single deal. Jordan was the NBA's highest-paid player only twice in his 15-year career, the last 2 at the Bulls, where he made $63 million. That's 68% of his entire career earnings coming in the last 2 years. Jordan is one of the major causes behind this difference. When he first joined the league in 1984, it was not the world-dominating, high-flying, cash-rich league that it is now. Jordan was a major contributor to the contemporary NBA. He was very influential in terms of player endorsements. This is the true source of Jordan's enormous wealth. Michael Jordan has 5 homes around the United States. He has 2 houses in North Carolina, where he owns the Charlotte Hornets, and 1 in Jupiter, Florida. The other 2 are presently available for purchase in Illinois and Utah. Jordan has a property in the Highland Park neighborhood of Chicago, Illinois. The large living area is around 32,000 square feet, but with outside spaces such as a pool and a court, the property totals 56,000 square feet. The mansion is presently on the market for $14.8 million. It contains 9 bedrooms and 19 bathrooms. Since 2012, the house has been on the market. Jordan also purchased a home on a golf club in Jupiter, Florida, for $4.8 million in 2013 and spent $7.6 million refurbishing it. According to Yahoo Sports from May 2020, the Chicago Bulls great used to spend a lot of time there. Michael Jordan has a lakeside house in Cornelius, North Carolina, which he purchased in 2013 for $2.8 million. The 6-bedroom mansion is located on the Peninsula Golf Course, a premium country club. It's 22 miles from the Hornets' home stadium. Jordan also has a home in Charlotte, North Carolina. The whole 7th story of the opulent trust condos measuring about 7,000 square feet. When you have $1 billion, you can buy whatever automobile you want. Before attaining his current riches, he purchased expensive automobiles and frequently changed his fleet. Jordan hasn't owned all of the top automobiles on the road, despite the fact that he could purchase any car on the market. We decided to look into Jordan's automobile buying history and include vehicles that he should possess. Here are the 12 most expensive cars from his absolutely insane car collection. Cadillac XLR, Aston Martin DB7 Volante, Mercedes-Benz CL65 AMG, Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, Aston Martin DB9 Volante, Porsche 911, Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG, Ferrari 512 TR, Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722 Edition, Aston Martin DB9 Volante, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano. According to private aircraft clubs, Jordan's Gulfstream G4 was initially wrapped in powder blue and white in honor of his alma mater, the University of North Carolina, but in 2017, he redesigned the private jet with a gray, white, and black elephant print, likely after his Jordan brand sneakers. The legendary ballplayer paid $62 million for the private aircraft, but after years of modifications, the price of the plane is likely considerably more and is unmistakably Jordan, allowing admirers to detect it from miles away. If you couldn't tell from the print, the tag number on the plane's engine is N236MJ. His jersey number 23, the amount of titles he's won 6, and his initials MJ. On the wing, there is a silhouette of a basketball player dunking, which is comparable to the NBA's official logo. According to Article Crib, the private jet features high-caliber Rolls-Royce engines and a payload permit to go great distances with minimum fuel consumption. Because of Jordan's improvements to the plane, it is no longer average and is now regarded one of the best luxury jets. In fact, the jet can fly for up to 12 hours without stopping. There isn't much known about Jordan's private plane's interior, but when you're in the air for hours at a time, he undoubtedly wants to fly in style with the greatest amenities money can buy. Jordan's plane, which travels in first-class luxury, has room for 16 passengers, not including the 2 needed pilots. The special jet, according to YouTube, has white leather recliner seating, a dining space for first-class meals, and enormous windows near every seat. According to flight records, he frequently flies from his home in Florida to the Bahamas and isn't afraid to drop by and pick up buddies like Tiger Woods, Dennis Rodman, and Scottie Pippen. The jet has a bar with the greatest drinks available, as is customary of Jordan. In fact, with the touch of a button, the sofa lounging area converts into the bar equipment required to serve visitors. There will almost certainly be a stockpile of cigars, Jordan's favorite, for those lengthy trips with time to unwind. The luxury private bedroom, according to ABC News, has a huge bed, beautiful furnishings, and a spacious bathroom. Jordan gained headlines for the Netflix documentary series The Last Dance, which focuses on his time with the Chicago Bulls. But he now resides in Jupiter, Florida with his wife, Yvette Prieto, and their 2 children, Victoria and Isabel Jordan. He owns the Charlotte Hornets basketball franchise and travels to North Carolina regularly for business. Jordan travels the world in elegance, often accompanied by former NBA players, business partners, family, and friends. Jordan's passion for golf, basketball, and baseball has led him to seek out sports venues around the United States and abroad, frequently gathering a group of pals and jetting out to a new golf course across the nation. Jordan frequently takes his own aircraft to get to the ocean and board one of the numerous ultra-luxury vessels he owns when vacationing with his wife and children, and they frequently find themselves visiting nearby island resorts and warm, sunny beaches. Jordan's freedom to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants with a private aircraft, like the N236MJ, makes those business meetings, holiday spots, and high-profile NBA events that much more accessible. Joy, his largest boat, is reported to be worth $80 million. Feedship, a Dutch firm known for manufacturing high-end luxury boats, created the vessel. Jordan's yacht is 70 meters, 230 feet, long and powered by 2 1,850 horsepower motors. Its cruise speed is 12 knots, and it can achieve a top speed of 16 knots. Joy has earned several major accolades for her elegant design and excellent workmanship since her debut in 2016. The boat can accommodate up to 12 guests and has a crew of up to 19 people. Joy is not only fantastic for resting out on the open sea, but it also provides a variety of amenities for passengers to enjoy. Do you want to work out at the gym while crunching? Not a problem. The boat features a gym with sophisticated equipment. A badminton court and a basketball hoop are also available on the yacht. There is a beach club with a movie place for individuals who enjoy different types of entertainment. This space is ideal for socializing, listening to music, or playing video games on a huge screen. Michael Jordan's boat also has several wellness amenities. A spa jacuzzi and massages are available in addition to the gym. Joy also serves fantastic food, having a Michelin-starred chef on board. Finally, visitors to the boat may participate in activities such as jet skiing, scuba diving, water skiing, and more. You may learn more about Joy by visiting her official website. According to Playmaker, the yacht costs $840,000 every week to run, which seems absurd. Jordan's net worth is predicted to be $1.7 billion in 2023, so this isn't a major concern for him. Michael Jordan does not control Nike. They do, however, owe a large portion of their success to him. When Jordan famously inked his first shoe endorsement agreement with them, they too were on the rise in the top performance clothing game. Everything changed when they met Jordan. Jordan's original deal with Nike, when he was still an untested rookie, was paid only $500,000 per year, plus royalties. Nike would pay Jordan more than $100 million in 2021. This sum has steadily increased since the contract was signed. Simply said, the partnership between Nike and his heiress placed them both on the map in terms of marketing. Jordan's economic empire is built on his partnership with Nike and the legendary status his subsidiary Jordan Brand has achieved over the years. Nike's Jordan Brand is expected to generate $3.6 billion in revenue every year, and Jordan owns a piece of everything. When you have that type of money, it is simple to expand it. Not to mention the brand's expansion outside basketball into other major sports. Jordan earns money from a number of sources, including those tied to other sports. The transfer of Argentine striker Lionel Messi from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain is unquestionably one of the most important athletic events in the summer of 2021. The transfer brought the Parisian club not just millions of new followers across the world, but also a desire for their existing massive support to buy a new shirt with the name of the tiny star on the back. The Parisian club expects to make hundreds of millions of euros by selling items with the Argentinian's name. Michael Jordan, the equally renowned basketball star, will not be left out. As part of their kit manufacturing agreement, the iconic basketball player will earn a share of each sale. The PSG shirt is made by Nike. However, it has Michael Jordan's Air Jordan emblem. Jordan Brand made his debut on the Parisian team's outfit in 2018. Initially, the insignia was only seen on the away and third kits, but it has since been added on the home jersey as well. According to the French press, Jordan earns 5% of the proceeds from every PSG jersey sold under his brand name. As of August 28, the iconic Jordan has already made $7.5 million from the sale of Messi's clothes. The figure is unofficial and may not be entirely precise, but the fact remains that Jordan benefits financially from Messi's transfer, and it will do so in the future. Michael Jordan earned less than $4 million in 13 of his 15 NBA seasons. He made more than $30 million in the previous 2 years with the Chicago Bulls. Jordan's personal and brand earnings from Messi's move will only increase. According to speculations, PSG intends to sell 2.5 million Messi-themed t-shirts by the conclusion of the 2021/2022 season. The official manufacturer's price for one shirt is $188. Therefore, tens of millions of dollars should be deposited to Jordan's accounts along through Messi's move. Michael is still the world's richest retired athlete, despite the fact that, as previously stated, his fortune has shrunk by nearly a quarter compared to last year. Despite earning just $90 million throughout his playing career, he has made $1.8 billion pre-tax via business partners including Nike, Hanes, and Gatorade. He does not just advocate or invest in these companies. Jordan has spent over 30 years as a spokesperson for Hanes and its apparel company. Jordan joined the betting business, DraftKings, as a corporate advisor in 2020, at the outset of the sports betting era in the United States, and of course, invested substantially. He has since declared that he has taken an ownership investment in the firm. The stock market price increased dramatically, rising by more than 10% soon after Jordan announced he was totally on board. It's nearly insider trading when you can invest and then reveal you're participating, and it has that effect. in a move that will return him to both his home state and basketball. Jordan purchased the Charlotte Hornets of the NBA in 2010 for only $175 million. Jordan officially became a billionaire for the first time in 2014, when the value of the NBA club increased. Despite their lack of success on the court, the Hornets are estimated to be worth $1.5 billion. This is due to the NBA's financial power and the worldwide product it has produced. Jordan now controls 97% of the team after agreeing to sell a minority part in 2019. Michael Jordan has made significant contributions to several philanthropic organizations. Proceeds from The Last Dance, Netflix's recent documentary on Jordan's final championship run with the Bulls, will all go to charity, including the Friends of the Children nonprofit, which will fund the group's national expansion and include Charlotte and Chicago as new beneficiaries.